There is a definite increase in demand for electric automobiles. In the rush to go electric, Australians are buckling up. Is Toyota falling behind the competition, or is it wise to exercise caution now that EVs are getting more well-liked and reasonably priced on a global scale as a result of technological advancements? So it stands to reason that Toyota would be at the forefront, pushing for a car industry future powered entirely by electricity. Not at all, in fact. The legacy automakers executive team has repeatedly said that the company won't make the transition to EVs. Let me quickly bring you up to speed on why this is a huge concern so you can appreciate Toyota's position. Early in the 2010s, Tesla was at the forefront of the EV revolution, and today there are several automakers working to give people around the world a better and cleaner way to get around. Along with Tesla, a number of other EV manufacturers are leading the way, including Rivian, Lucid Motors, BYD, and IO. In order to develop EVs for their respective customer bases, established automakers like Ford, Hyundai, and Volkswagen have also made enormous financial investments. Now looking at Toyota's global sales figures, the US, China, Japan, Canada, and Australia are its top 5 markets. These nations all have significant EV adoption rates as well as transition incentives from the government. The well-known manufacturer of hybrid vehicles from Japan has been slow to join the EV revolution. Instead of concentrating on alternative propulsion technologies like internal combustion engines or hydrogen hybrids, some businesses are focused on trends and solutions that they believe are the best way to address the climate challenge. The former CEO of the firm, Akio Toyoda, who also happens to be the grandson of the company's founder, had also expressed his views on the notion that EVs are the solution to the climate challenges caused by utilizing gas-powered vehicles and internal combustion engines. By pointing out the discrepancy in the case put out by Tesla and other EV experts, Mr. Toyoda reaffirmed that his opinion is just untrue. Many people anticipated that Toyota's position on the transitions to EVs would change after former Lexus CEO Koji Sato succeeded Akio Toyoda as CEO earlier in 2023. However, Toyota once more shocked everyone when Koji Sato reinstated the plan that had previously been stated by his predecessor that they have no plans to fully switch to EVs. Toyota is the biggest car maker for a reason. Instead of planning for the next 5 or 10, they thought for the next 20, 50, and 100 years. What role is Toyota playing here is the next question that arises. Why, when it seems like EVs are the way of the future for cars, has the auto industry behemoth failed to follow the apparent path and get on board? If you want to know more why Toyota has refused to follow the obvious route and join the EV trend, make sure you subscribe to Carbait, like the video, and let's continue. These questions have a complex response, I guess. First and foremost, Toyota's understanding of the car market is the clever justification for its decision to remain with EVs. Toyota is aware that there will always be those who choose a gasoline-powered internal combustion vehicle over an electric vehicle as long as there is freedom of choice. Toyota will therefore turn a profit, in contrast to legacy automakers who jumped on the EV boom and decided to lose money on each EV they sold. The fact that no two people can have everything they desire in life is simply true, and this idea is still true when it comes to cars. Knowing this, it is obvious that Toyota chooses to position itself as the go-to choice for consumers who want to experience the robust roar of a gasoline-powered engine and go for a drive without having to worry about charging and range. Basically, Toyota's approach is to satisfy as many different types of customers as it can using a variety of powertrains, whether those powertrains are internal combustion engines, hydrogen fuel cells, hybrids like the Prius, or more conventional gas-powered cars. Understanding the realities of EV adoption may also be a contributing factor in Toyota's decision to stay the course. Or to put it another way, the adoption of EVs is not as promising as we have been led to believe. There are numerous places in the globe where there is insufficient or no infrastructure to support widespread EV adoption. Many nations in Africa and some regions of Asia have extremely few or no EV charging stations, repair facilities, maintenance centers, or service centers, as well as the necessary financial and credit facilities to make it easier to buy EVs without these crucial buildings. It is obvious that certain areas of the world will continue to rely on gas-powered cars in the near future, and Toyota aims to continue to be their preferred choice. This is another factor you might want to think about. Toyota has created a different sort of fuel that might power vehicles and lead to cleaner and more effective cars because the business does not believe in electrification when it comes to better energy sources. Hydrogen gas serves as this fuel type. Toyota has been a leader in promoting the use of hydrogen fuel in automobiles. The business even went so far as to create the first hydrogen-powered car in history. The Toyota Mirai is the hydrogen fuel cell vehicle that has sold the most units ever. More than 21,000 units have been sold since its launch in 2015. That demonstrates how strongly the automaker feels about the concept of hydrogen fuel cells. Now, it would seem odd for a business that has set its sights on the development of hydrogen fuel to be unduly involved in promoting the use of yet another alternative fuel. It would be equivalent to expecting Tesla to start making gas-powered cars nearly impossible, aside from being a pioneer in the use of hydrogen fuels for automobiles. Toyota is concentrating on hybrid vehicles as well. Through the development of popular vehicles like the Toyota Prius, the corporation has been a pioneer in hybrid technology. They have made substantial investments in creating hybrid power chains and have had great success with them. Lithium-ion batteries provide the energy for electric vehicles. It is clear only from the name of the material that lithium is a key component in making batteries. Unfortunately, lithium is not among those naturally occurring metals in great abundance. When EVs are produced in large quantities, according to the Toyota team, there will be a lithium scarcity. Given its scarcity, they are worried about where it will be obtained. To solve this issue, Toyota has come up with a strategy known as killing two birds with one stone. They advise producing smaller batteries for hybrid automobiles rather than larger ones for all-electric vehicles. By distributing the limited lithium to additional batteries, this solution will partially alleviate the problem of a lithium shortage. Hybrid vehicles, on the other hand, will emit fewer pollutants than conventional cars with internal combustion engines. Toyota might decide to concentrate on enhancing and growing its hybrid lineup rather than making a complete switch to EVs, since it sees its hybrid technology as a more viable and tested alternative given its current manufacturing capabilities and infrastructure. Another argument for why Toyota has resisted making a complete transition to EVs is that doing so would present technical difficulties. Don't forget that EVs have their own unique set of technological issues, including battery technology, charging times, and range restrictions. After all, the company's first and only all-electric vehicle actually had problems. Toyota's initial attempt into the pure EV market was the BZ4X and BZ series. Despite the crossover SUV's sleek appearance and respectable performance, the company was forced to recall and halt sales of this EV SUV in June 2022 due to problems with wheel hub bolts coming loose under forceful braking or sharp turns. Despite the fact that this problem has been resolved and the sales of the EV have resumed, the corporation never fully recovered from this negative publicity. That kind of experience is not what one would anticipate from the biggest automaker in the world, which has built a name for itself for more than 80 years as a manufacturer of dependable, low-maintenance, and high-quality vehicles. In light of this, it's probable that Toyota is attempting to overcome these difficulties or is holding off on committing to large-scale manufacturers of EVs until more technological improvements in the field of EVs have been made. In addition, they might be worried about potential problems with the supply chain and the availability of vital materials like the rare earth metals used in EV batteries. It's crucial to keep in mind that many of the justifications cited in this video are theoretical and might not accurately reflect Toyota's current or full justifications for its decision-making process. Toyota is conceivably the biggest car maker, and we are aware that the tactics and choices made by automakers are influenced by a wide range of variables, including market research, consumer preferences, technical developments, governmental regulations, and economic concerns, among others. How the world will function after only electric vehicles are on the roads has not yet been determined, but Toyota clarifies what to anticipate. Going all-electric will put a burden on the world's metal resources used to create batteries. In addition to lithium, there will be an increase in demand for nickel and manganese, two additional essential metals used in the production of batteries. The cost of batteries may be affected, which may therefore have an impact on the price of cars. Governments already offer subsidies to encourage the purchase of electric vehicles. It's obvious that these incentives won't last forever. Toyota believes that relying on government incentives, which may end at any time, is highly dangerous. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out how Rimac EV hypercar smashes world records challenging Elon Musk. Then click on the left, and if you don't want to miss any videos, then please click that subscribe button.